Now, here's how I earned my first 5K on a YouTube faceless channel, and I was able to do this because most of the views from my videos were from a high country CPM. Countries like the United States, Canada, the UK, and when you get views from most of these countries, your CPM, that's the money you make per thousand views, is really gonna be high. So I was able to achieve this with the help of views from these developed countries. And I also did this with the help of an AI. Like, it was really easy. I didn't really know I could achieve this because like I didn't put in, although I put in work in the research of the videos, and picking a niche, but I didn't actually put in work into actually editing videos and putting the videos together and all of that, because I did all of that with a simple AI, which is one of the easiest AI I've ever come across. And the AI I'm going to show you on this video, you're not really going to need another AI if you want to use this, because it comes with pretty much everything. It's got a voiceover, it's got it can rewrite a script for you, and you can dig up stock photos or stock images from the internet, and then like the free stock images that you're not gonna get any copyright claims or anything that's gonna mess with your monetization. So this is what I really did. So the first thing I did was to pick a niche on this faceless YouTube channel. And let me just give you the steps you're gonna need. The first thing you're gonna need to do is to pick a niche, and the second thing you're gonna need to do is to find an AI that's gonna suit the kind of content that you wanna create or the kind of videos you wanna be making. So you're gonna need to find an AI that's gonna be really easy, because most AIs do a whole lot of things, and there are different AIs that will be really suitable for the kind of videos you want to make. So the first thing I did was to pick a niche, and next find an AI. So how do you pick a niche on YouTube? So the first thing you want to do is to go for a niche that's got a high volume of traffic, and and it's not very competitive. And that's not very easy. I'm not gonna say it's a walk in the park to do that, but you can actually find a niche that's got high traffic and less competition. That's gonna be a really good thing for you, because it's gonna be really easy for you to go viral on YouTube, because the competition is not gonna be that much, but the traffic is gonna be mind blowing. Your videos are easily gonna get recommended on the suggested videos area and the YouTube recommendation homepage. Yes, it's easier for you to get recommended. I'm gonna tell you something I did on one of my channels. I started a channel today and I got recommended today. Like, it took less than 3 hours. I was like, this is crazy, because I had a channel where I was posting content that's quite competitive. So on that channel, it took me years. Like, it took me up to a whole year, and I didn't even get recommended on the YouTube homepage. It was crazy, because I was trying my best, putting in effort, spending hours editing videos, making videos, and I would just end up not getting recommended, getting stuck at 0 views for days and weeks, and that was crazy, right? But I finally, discovered that if you make a video on a niche that's not very competitive, you are gonna get recommended. Like it was crazy. Like it was like magic. I was like I made a video today and it get recommended today. That was that was just insane. So if you make a video on niches that are not very competitive, you're surely gonna get recommended because like there's not a whole lot of big channels that are doing that kind of videos, because if you make a video on niches that are competitive, YouTube is highly gonna recommend. YouTube is most likely to recommend videos that are already performing better by bigger creators. And for your video to really get recommended, your video has to be really really good. And most of the time, being good is not enough. So most of the times, being good is not enough because being good is not enough because sometimes you might have a good video, yeah. Well, YouTube is gonna recommend the videos of bigger channels because they've got more information and more data on those videos, and your video doesn't. YouTube algorithm doesn't really have much data about your video. So how do you actually get views from developed countries? The way I did this was to create content around the trending topics in those developed countries. So how do you do this? You can use Google search, and Google search is a tool, it's a trend tool that's gonna show you what's trending based on countries, like in the United States and the UK. So you can make content that around topics that are trending in the UK, in Canada, in the United States, Australia, and the high CPM countries, because you want to make the most amount of money for the views you get. Let's say you get 10k views and you're on a CPM of $2, that's gonna be or you're in a CPM of $5 or $4, that's gonna be a really good amount of money. Instead of making videos and you're on a CPM that's not really really high. So the next thing you're gonna do is to use this Google tool and also use an in-video AI. So this AI has a lot of things you can use. You can get content or get script and ask ChatGPT to write the script. So to wrap it all up, first of all, you're gonna need a niche. Pick a niche for your videos. And next, you're gonna need an AI that's gonna help you make the perfect videos. You're gonna need an AI that's gonna be suitable for the kind of videos you wanna be making. And the next thing you're gonna have to do after picking an AI is to to get views from high paying countries. All you have to do is go to Google search of the Google Trends tool, like I said earlier, and you're going to search for topics that are related to the niche you want to do, or you're going to get trending topics from the Google Trends tool based on your location or the location you want to get traffic from, because there's something about YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm doesn't recommend your videos based on where you're posting from. They recommend your videos based on the viewer's interest. So if someone in the United States is interested about a particular topic, they're going to show your videos to the person that's interested in that topic, no matter the country they are from. So what you have to do is make content that people in the United States or the people in Canada, the high paying countries, you're gonna make content that's related or that people in that country are gonna be interested in. So that's just the best way to go about it. And if you do this, I assure you that you're gonna get views from high CPM countries.